Are you getting ready to sell your business? Have you got a 5-year exit plan? My name is Nell, I'm an Action Coach business coach, and I was astounded when I heard Kevin Whelan, author of The Wealth Coach, say the terrible statistic that currently only 5% of businesses that are for sale will actually sell. That means 95% of people who have their business up for sale right now, today, are never going to make any money out of that. And they have equally put in the same amount of blood, sweat, and tears and hard work, and it's been their dream for years and years and years. And now it gets to it, and they don't have a sellable asset. I've done a video on this before to look at how ready is your business to sell. So go and have a look in the video library as well. But if you are at that stage right now where you say, I am ready to start thinking about this, I am really ready to start looking at how can I sell my business and what do I need to do to make it sale ready? Here are a couple of things that could be relevant for you. Now, first of all, we really need to look at what is your number? In your head, what do you think the number is that you could get for your business? Because that needs to go on a piece of paper. Now, if you don't really know, then a great way of finding out, and it comes out of the book Built to Sell by John Warrillow. He has a great assessment tool that sits on the back of that I have access to. So if you're not really sure, you can come and run this report with me and we can have a look, and it brings out it benchmarks for your industry in the current day and age at that stage in the game. And it gives you a bit of a benchmark to say, actually, on average, you could expect to get between this and this right now. If you made some of these kind of changes, you could get between this much and this much. What's been interesting with a couple of the clients that I currently have running through that particular system is in some cases it's allowed us to go, actually, the changes that we could be making that often require a bit of investment or time are not going to make that much more difference to the sale value. And in some cases it has. So it's allowed us to make instant decisions on what do we need to do right now. So running that particular report is a great little bit of a starting point. It's also allowed them to put their number in the envelope that we've sealed up and gone, that's the sale value that we want. The second thing that you really need to look at is what's the buying cycle within your industry. In some cases, for example, one of my clients is in financial services. We're currently working towards all of this. We're looking at about a 18-month to 2-year sell cycle. So again, that makes a difference in how we create a 5-year exit plan, right? So what is the sales cycle potentially for your industry? Then it goes back to how little are you in the business? How much can we extract you out of it? Because the more that you are still needed in the business, the more processes that are in your head, the more the team still relies on you. If you have no team at all those things will go against, not necessarily against selling, but will have an impact on the value that you can ask for. So yes, it means you need a bit of a team. Yes, it means that you need processes and systems in place. How well does your marketing work right now? Have you got a nice marketing machine that you know if we click on this and if we continue to do that, then X amount of leads come out? It's that predictability that the buyers are looking for. And that equally means maybe what kind of recurring income is coming in on a regular basis, whether that is from retained clients, whether that is because you have a product or a service that you have in a sellable format, something that can sell whilst you are sleeping. So it goes back to that passive income that might sit underneath as part of your business. All of that adds value to your business. So what does that look like for your business? I hate hearing people going through this when they've created and worked for so many years in their business. They're now coming to sell it thinking that they've got a sellable asset, and actually they don't. And it's not only sad because that's been your baby, but actually that's potentially part of your pension, of your next 10 years of your future that is impacted by something that you thought was going to deliver something that it now isn't. So if you're at that stage where you're getting ready to create your 5-year exit plan, what are your milestones? What is your number? How many of the processes and systems are still reliant on you, and how can we change that? If you wanted to get your number in a bit of a range that you right now don't know, get in touch. We'll run that report with you and for you. And also, what recurring income have you got in the business that will be a massive asset? Don't be that 95% that puts their business up for sale to then sadly just close it down because there are no buyers, because it's not in the right place. Be in that 5% and create another 10, 20 years, a great little money pot that will help you with your future.